I'm with my son today because he had the stomach flu. We kept him home for the past 2 days. Yesterday was very difficult. Not to gross everyone out, but let's just say it involves a lot of vomiting and diarrhea, and it was a mess. It was crazy. I told my wife I have some PTSD after that. But I guess what I want to reflect on is two things. One is I do think that God has given us as parents a natural love for your own flesh. Even when you're cleaning up messes after your kids, provided that you're not utterly exhausted and have not worked out a lot of, your own heart issues so that you're not angry all the time. But provided that you have the energy, you have the calmness, I clean it up as if I'm cleaning up after my own mess, wipe your kid's bum. Like my son is just over 2 years old, but changing a diaper, it's like taking care of your own body. And so I do think that that's something very sweet and a gracious gift from God in parents. I mean, you can attribute it on a biological level to genetics, and from, current evolutionary biology, they would say the same thing. But I think from an experiential level, I do think that it's a gift from God that we have a natural love for our children. Now, at the same time, the second thing I want to say is that in order for us to experience and enjoy that experience on a regular level, we need to get our house in order. We need to get our marriage in order. If your house is a complete mess, your children are irritating you and you're not able to communicate with your spouse and train the good qualities, character qualities in your children, and they constantly irritate you, disobey you, make a mess, are disrespectful, don't clean up after themselves despite telling them multiple times, then more often than not, you'll feel more frustrated and more anger and not that sense of peace that God wants you to feel. And so my wife and I often joke that when our kids are in bed and not bothering us, we say, our kids are all right. We thank God for our kids, but only after they're out of the way and there's peace in the house. But I do think that in those moments, we do thank God for them. But I do think that by God's grace and good communication, to get your house in order to enjoy that tender gratitude in your heart for your kids.